say long ago, when the earth still whispered to the wind and the sun danced with the rivers, there lived a woman named Ofure, a name that meant she who brings peace. But her story is not one of peace. It is one of fire, sacrifice, and betrayal. Ofure was not like other children. She was born with a flame in her eyes, not just a metaphor, but a real light. A divine spark passed through generations. Wherever she walked, crops flourished, sick children healed, rivers ran clearer. The elders called her the flame of the village. But such light always attracts shadows. Ofure gave without asking. She healed the sick, mended broken homes, lit up dark paths for others. But the more she gave, the more her light dimmed. Only her mother noticed. Her mother softly, "Child, you cannot pour from an empty flame." Ofure smiling, "As long as I burn for them, they will not suffer." But the villagers, oh no, they praised her, but never paused to protect her. And so came the whispers. She thinks she's a god. Why must her flame burn brighter than ours? Jealousy crept in like a creeping vine, not loud, but slow and choking. Even those she healed began to question her. Soon, they took her for granted. Not Ofure the woman, but Ofure the power. One night, they came to her, not with offerings, but with demands. And one of the elders spoke out loud, "Give us your flame. Light the sacred grove. Heal the land once more." But Ofure was tired, weak, fading. Ofure trembling, "You've taken all I had. Even my spirit flickers." But they didn't listen. They forced her hand into the ritual fire, draining the last of her light. And when the flames died out, so did she. The village rejoiced for a moment, but when dawn broke, there was no light. The sun rose, but no warmth reached their skin. The fields turned to ash, the rivers to dust. They had stolen her fire, but not her grace. That night, the wind howled, carrying Ofure's final words. "You wanted my flame, now bear my shadow." Nothing could burn in the village again. No hearth, no candle, no warmth. The darkness became their curse, a shadow they could not escape. Some say they still hear her footsteps in the wind, her flame returning only to burn the guilty. They carved her name into stone, but it could not warm their hearts. In the heart of the village, where Ofure once walked, a small ember still glows. The elders gather, heads bowed not in ritual, but in remembrance. Children now plant seeds in the soil she once blessed. The people mourn her flame, but from their tears, something begins to grow. Not the same fire, but a gentler light, born from regret, nurtured by hope. Years passed, and in the heart of a newborn child, a tiny spark flickered once more, but this time the flame chose silence. Let this tale be a lesson, that light is not eternal when met with greed, and those who burn for others must be cherished before their last ember fades. And so ends the tale of the woman who gave light and the world that gave her shadows. The story of Ofure is more than just a tale. It's a warning wrapped in flame. When people give selflessly, they must not be treated as infinite wells. Ofure's light burned for others, yet no one stopped to refill her spirit. Her kindness became a burden, her gift a curse, because Those around her only took, but never gave. True wisdom lies in honoring those who serve, protecting the flames that keep us warm. If we take without gratitude, we turn blessings into ashes. Let this story remind us, light must be cherished before it becomes a shadow we cannot escape. I hope this story inspires you, and please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and see you in our next story. Love from Tales That Teach.